It was so bad. Pesa ya chakula nilikuwa naigawa mara mbili. A portion ya food kidogo, then the rest inaendea alcohol. Just make a 25-year-old, you have a car worth 2 million Kenya shillings, you have a good house, you have good money income. What will stop you from doing anything you want? One, two. The reason why I'm doing this is because not many men can speak about their life. Si wengi, not a lot. And maybe one or two of you who is listening to me can relate, or who is even worse, can be helped by my story. Maybe that will help one or two of you, and that will be a blessing. And this is it. This is why I'm doing this, to help you guys out. First of all, we'll go back in time when I started drinking alcohol. This was when I was 25 years old. That is when I really started drinking alcohol. Maybe I'm a late start of alcohol. I started alcohol a bit late in my life. 25 years old, that's when I started drinking alcohol with buddies, with friends, some of my cousins. And mind you, I'm a Muslim at the time. I'm a Muslim. So this was so new to me. I loved the euphoria. So I continued indulging the habits, pole. It was something amazing, something new to me. And before that, I had never tasted even a single drop of alcohol. No, I don't want. Give me a no. I don't want any alcohol. But at that age, I just felt I'm old enough, I'm free, I was getting good money, got a job, have everything. So why not indulge? So this time when I'm starting, I was in a good place. I was not a job mzuri, imagine. As a 25-year-old, just make a 25-year-old, you have a car worth 2 million Kenya shillings, you have a good house, you have good money income. What will stop you from doing anything you want? And you are a youth. So in my mind, I have everything I want. So that time when I was drinking with my friends, my buddies, I got a girlfriend, PM, and I penda pombe. So the story continued. I got in love, mazee, happy couple, I had a girlfriend, I had a dog, I had a car, everything was doing everything. Nilikuwa naingia club na chafua meza. I was the one, mimi nilikuwa nasema, good old days. It was just something I loved at the time. Ongea bila pombe tungekosana sana kabisa. Hatukuongea. It really was amazing at the time. Nilikuwa nasikia ni kama mimi ndo ule msee. 25 car, girlfriend, dogs, friends, family pia wako hapo. So I had everything I wanted at the time. And I was, this is the dream. This is the life. So my drinking ikaendelea from one drink a week, weekend peke yake, ikaanza kuwa daily. Then when my girlfriend moved in with me, she wasn't doing anything in the house because I used to provide everything. So at the time, what I used to do is buy alcohol, mzinga nakaa kwa nyumba. So job yake ilikuwa tu just chunga nyumba, get high. When I come back home, she's excited to see me, everything is good. So we continue drinking. So from the weekend, it became from Monday to Monday. Ilikuwa nafika time mpaka ina job nilikuwa mlevi. I was very drunk going to work, very drunk. But because I knew how to hide it, no one could tell, this guy is drunk, are you drunk? Plus, I did not speak to a lot of people at your job. I really had my private life private. So no one in my work knew about my private life at the time. I just kept it tofauti sana. Because I used to work in a health facility, and unajua health facility, they are very strict on drugs and all that. So at the time, I was like, need to keep this away from this. It was amazing at the time. Hiding my life, doing everything I want. It was amazing. I got into alcohol so much. Ningekuwa nakwambia club from Rongai to Machakos, club zote hiyo njia yote ningekwambia hii ni ya huyu, hii ni ya nini. I was that. I became a party freak. Kila club nilikuwa najua, kila pombe nilikuwa najua. Nikwambia hii pombe hapana, hii ni mbaya, hii nayo itakufanyia hivi. This one has hangover, this one doesn't have hangover, this one will do this to your body, this one will do ABCD. I was that hooked. I knew a lot, and I'm sure a few of you are the same as me. But to us, you don't need to have that money to drink, you know what I mean? But I know the idea I'm sending out to you, you get what I mean. You know every alcohol, you know every chuom, you know everything about alcohol. Mimi mpaka kwa jua depo I used to know a depot where you go and pick it at a cheaper price. Even the people who are making it, I used to know a few of them. This tankare people buy kwa clubs zingine ama kwa liquor store, some 5,000, 6,000. I knew a person who could sell to me at 2,000 per depot. It's just siku moja ama mbili, I pick a few. That's for like a week. That's how bad it was. It reached a point I used to take, personally, mzinga in 2 days. Personally. And it has to be strong alcohol. 40% or 50% peke yake. This other ones I never felt anything. Hiyo ilikuwa ni kama maji. Sikuwa na feel chochote. But this one, I had to take 2 mzingas. Mzinga moja in 2 days. It was that bad. But again, I didn't know it was that bad because I felt it was awesome. This new me, I'm doing everything. Alafu, when you drink na uko na job, na uko na doi inaingia mzuri, you forget how you spend. Mind you, niko na dem, niko na dogi, niko na hao, niko na gari, niko na everything at the time. And I'm drinking. So, even my savings ikienda, I don't even know because I wasn't waiting for salary ifike. Sikuwa nangojea salary ifike. No. I use it ikienda kuisha, mwisho mwezi nimefika, salary inaingia. It became too normal. My savings were depleted. But I just knew that at the end of the month, you have some money, I'll use that one. See job bado iko, I'll just use the same hivyo. That was the routine until everything started to change. And it changed when I lost my job. I never knew I could ever lose my job. Mimi nilikuwa najua, I'm sorted. But the time I lost my job, the vitu zikaanza kuwa even worse. And when things got worse, sasa nilikuwa nakunywa mzinga moja a day. Na hiyo ni savings bado na ile don mebaki. It reached a place I could not have money ya kutupeleka a month. It was weekly. Na unajua wanaume, kama sota, dema ajifanya nini? Dema anajipia shughuli. So yeye akisema, ujamana haiwezi. Shimaki branch takajapatia shughuli, she left me. So when she left, I was left alone with the dog, with everything. So now I'm depressed. I'm like, wewe, mbona uliniacha na unanifanyia kila kitu? In my mind now, I'm not thinking straight. I'm thinking like a depressed person because this alcohol, I can't do without the alcohol. Now with this depression of losing my job, getting into debt, going down the drain, savings maisha, everything was going downhill. Then hiyo ndio point unajuaga unaga mabeshte. That is the point unajuaga wewe na uka peke yangu. The people who are used to my friends at the time walikuwa tunakaa nao, we hung out, helping each other. I used to help them a lot. Now they left me again. That was my story. See, you don't have money. It was nice meeting you. Till next time. That's how it happened. And I got even more depressed because the people I wanted to help me out wakanihepa. Na nikaimezea nikasema okay, it's fine. But me saying it's fine, I should have stopped it and started a new thing. But I did not do that. I continued with the behavior. I still continued with it. It became so bad, I almost sold my dog. Yeah, karibu nizatokei niende pombe. So I almost sold my dog and I was like, no. So I gave it back to the person who nilichukua kwake like a breed. Now, thank God, now he's a guard dog at some place in Westlands. I can't remember very well. It's somewhere in Westlands. Now he's there. At least he's okay. Now back to me. Still depressed. Lost everything. Having nothing. No money. No anything. Now this time I thought, tubasinishi home. Let me go home and try fix my life again. So I went back home. And when I got home, instead of me building myself back again, I continued even worse because tama ya pombe umeipata kiu ya pombe kwa jua ni kiu ya pombe yenyewe unasikia siwezi function. Unakaiwa tesemeka you just shake. It's just your body just wants alcohol inaitisha. Your dopamine receptors are dead without alcohol. You cannot even function without it. Alcohol was embedded in my system from toe to head, from head to toe. And with this, my debt ikaendelea kuongezeka. Bora unaomba pesa, haulipi, unamwambia ndakulipa. You drink it. You don't invest it, you drink it. More money, the same. More money, the same. It reached a point home, I used to steal things. Neighbor, nauza, I get the money, I drink. It was that bad. I could not function without alcohol at all. Everything in my mind was alcohol. I went to people's places, naangalia, akiachachipea pombe, nabeba. It was that bad. I used to go even with tumblers naambia kwa liquor stores. Unaongea na mtu wa liquor store, unampatia story. The guy at the liquor store, a lot of stories. You chat. And these guys, when they're drinking, the guys at the liquor store always go watch a candle because they always know living. So with the liquor store, hey, how's it going? He pours me a shot or two. Hey, So we start drinking with the liquor store owner because I know I won't pay. I'm befriending him because of alcohol. Because I don't have money. I've used all the money. I'm in debt. All the things I've stolen from home. Wameenda kujob zinapotea. I can't do it anymore. So bad. It got so bad. One day, I got arrested for DUI, driving under the influence. And when I got arrested, nikaingia cell. That was the time my mind ikarudi back to 5 years back, 25 years, now I'm 30. 5 years back when I started alcohol. Then I was like, what? Before I started alcohol, everything was good. I didn't have this problem. Even if I was in a bad place, I would sort myself out. But right now, I can't. I cannot do anything. I'm so dependent on this substance, I can't move. It was so bad. Pesa ya chakula nilikuwa naigawa mara mbili. A portion, ya food kidogo, then the rest inaendea alcohol. That is how dependent I was on alcohol. Me and alcohol. Chanda na pete, ulikuwa tunafanya me and alcohol. Lovebirds. I didn't know it was messing up my brains. I became very lazy, not doing anything. I get up, alcohol, nothing else, kuzima. Because I had nothing to do. Una job, una kitu kufanya, umekaa tu. So what do with your time? You go for something you can take, then you drink. And if you work in a health facility, you know how hard it is to get a job. It doesn't matter the department, even the cleaner, you know it's hard to get your job. It's not as easy. So with all that depression, party kazi, I was like, F it. I'll do me, let me drink. So when I was in the cell, all this flashback came back to me and I was like, no, I'm killing myself. I can't do this. It's a thing I really wanted to change. I really needed to change. I really had to change. There was no other way but changing. And change was the hardest thing I could have imagined. I thought ingekuwa rahisi, but it's very hard. I had to grab myself in the BALLS and tell myself, no, you get up, you man. Be a man. Stop being someone. Stop being a no one. Be someone. Change your life. I was speaking to myself. So, at this time, niko kwa cell, nimedozi kwa unajua zile mani ziko chini. Mattress this size. I was sleeping on the corner. Next to it, there was a bucket. That bucket was where you piss. Somebody said, all of you, like 15 guys in a single cell. The place ya kunyora iko pale. The pissing place. A small bucket. And when it's full, one of you gets it, you go drain it, clean it, get it back there. Very strict. I was telling myself, why would I do this to myself? I had to change. So when I got out, I was thinking to myself, so how can I do this? How should I go forward with this? So what I did when I got out, went back home, my place, that is Kwenda. Niliacha kwenda home. So I went back to my place because at home, niliona madhi anaanza kujua, and she's the one who came to help to get me off cell. She never knew I was a drunk until that time. I used to hide my life even. Well, and some of my cousins who are Muslim, they drink and she doesn't know still. I know they do, but she doesn't know. But at that time I was like, no, my nigga. And this is because I'm a Muslim. Muslims, you are very strict with alcohol. What are you telling me about Muslim? About Islam? What is this? Yeah, I'll drink. No, I'll drink. That was the biggest catastrophe I did, taking alcohol. So what I did when I got back to my place, nilienda kwa shop. I had a few coins. Nikabuy food kama wiki. Food peke yake. I went back to the house. All the money every money I had, I used it to buy food. Ndo nisikuwe na pesa ya wiki moja. That's how much money I had. It was about 2,000. So that was food, maji, maziwa, milk, water, whatever else, rice, tomatoes, onions, just food for a week, those green or whatever. All that, a week. Went back to the house and I locked myself. I locked myself inside and I switched off my phone. I said, I'm not talking to anyone or anything. Because anytime my friends were calling me, it was just for alcohol. Nothing important. You don't call me to give me a job. You don't call me to help me out. You don't call me for investments. You just call me, this kucha pombe. So I had to do something to stop that interaction. So when I was off for a week, the first 2 days were the hardest. I couldn't sleep, sweating all over. My body was juu chini, nasikia mwili inatetemeka kabisa. I couldn't concentrate. Nasha TV kidogo nashinda nazima. Just drinking water throughout. I'm feeling to puke every other time. Haitoki. If I eat kidogo nasikia nimeshiba. I don't want food, I just want alcohol. My body is asking for it. I think that was the worst period of me leaving alcohol. And it was worse than hangi. Hata afali hangover unameza dawa ama utatoa lock, a few hours inaisha. I had a very bad withdrawal syndrome. Very bad. And I almost got out. Because the 6th day, nikachukua funguo nikafunga mpaka gates. Nikatembea Makwalika store, the 6th day. Then I asked myself, do you want to go back to where you are? Something just came to me kaniambia, bro, hakuna rahisi. Kani kudedi kuwa sober, we dedi kuwa sober. If you want to die when you're sober, go die when you're sober. Just go back to the house. Now I'm debating with my mind as I'm walking to the liquor store. No. Go back. I'm still walking. Then something just told myself, let me just go back. Then but I'll go for it later. Let me just go back before it's early. It was about 12 in the PM. I said, because it's early, let me go back. I'll come back a bit later. Magiza in. So I went back to the house. And I was thinking, no. So, hey, Mse, my guy, you can't do this. So I went back to the house. Nikafungua simu. Checking my phone again. It's on. Some missed call, looking at it like this. Friends, family, talked to a few of my family. Yeah, I'm okay. My phone had problems, Then my friends, the text they're sending me, iliniuma zaidi. When I saw alcohol, sherehe, mzinga, tokea, I just said no. As we speak, I'm at a point of deleting the numbers of some of my friends, or even changing my number for good, and leave them be, because I don't want this anymore. And everyone I knew at the time, kila mtu alikuwa mlevi. So you're in a group of people who are alcoholics, and the only non-alcoholic. Of course you'll be one of them eventually. I thought I couldn't, but I was. It starts pole jokes, but you'll be there. It's very bad. So I saw the text and I was, that gave me more courage. You Johnny, I can see in there. I said, no, I'm not going anymore. I'm not going. Because in these 5 years back when I was starting alcohol, I had a project. So when I began taking alcohol, the project I was supposed to be doing it on the weekends. So when I started taking alcohol on the weekends, I couldn't do anything. And this 5-year project, ikapotea hivyo. Ilienda hivyo. Now someone else is doing it. So right now, I'm starting again another project 5 years later, because that one, I effed it up. Because of what? My stupidity with alcohol. Yes. I destroyed my life, in short. And this project would have been bringing millions. But who am I? I had money. So that left me kapotea hivyo. Good about it. Can't hivyo. So now I'm trying to do it again. Starting a small project, pole. I know it's not easy. It's going to be a bit difficult because now I'm doing it alone. At the time I had some people who would help me. But I pushed them away. Yeah? So now I was left with the drunkards, who, as we speak, they're the same place they were 10 years back. I didn't know. Same. I went back. I lost almost everything. So I was like, no. I'm not doing it again. I'm deleting those guys, focusing on me again, starting this project again. I'll show you guys as things go by. I just started it a week ago. Yes. And right now, as we speak, I am 3 weeks sober. I know I'm kidogo, but I feel like energetic. Sasa natoka hapa nikimbia nirudi. Na nisiheme. Naweza kula vizuri at least. Yeah? I can eat better. I can do things more frequently. I can motivate myself to do something. I'm even doing this video to educate the few who are watching me, the few who can learn from me, the few who are going through the same case I'm going through. It's that mentality, that change. Lazima ujipush. Lazima ende nini rehab. Change would come within me. It's me, myself, and I. No one will come to save me. There's a lot of people around, but they will not save you 100%. And as a man, when you realize that is when you're an adult. It was painful, heartbreaking, but it had to be done. You just have to do it. You just have to change everything. In these 3 weeks, it's the best I've ever felt for 5 years. I feel amazing for 5 years. I've never felt like this before. I never knew being sober can make you do more. I never knew, Mase. Mimi I was gone. And in these 5 years nilikuwa nakunywa, nilikuwa nalipisha miaka yote, sinaanza kunywa nikiwa 18. Nilipisha from 18 to where I was, to that. So in 5 years, I drank from me 18 to that. It was that bad for me. It was that bad, but I'm glad nimetoka hapo, ama ninaanza kutoka hapo properly. I'll be keeping you updated with my progress. I think I'll try to have an Instagram account later on. Maybe I'll show a few posts of how my progress is going, because I know kuna pia watu mnani watch saizi, you have the same problem, and I want you guys to learn from my mistakes, my experience. In short, this is not the way to be. But if you want to indulge in alcohol, please do it. Sijakataza mtu yote, but do it responsibly. But if you can, stop it kabisa. Achana na, like, leave it alone. Forget about it totally. So I hope one of you or two of you, a few of you who are watching it, our idea, hope this will help you out with your choices, with your new life, with your changes, with anything you've learned from this video. I hope it will change your life in a good way. I'm Digaga, and this is my story as an average African Kenyan man. I know most of us men cannot speak. Now I'm speaking from my point, one average African Kenyan man. Thank you for watching.